Week 4 of the NFL. What do we got? Week 54? Week 54. All right, we bounce back. All right, after a 7-9-1 week 2, picks against the spread, we go 10-5-1 week 3. Overall record now 28-18-2.
That's nuts.
We're sitting pretty. That big bounce back game. And of course, my picks could have been even better if I didn't bet on the New York football teams. Jets and Giants. I did it again. It's just like self-inflicting. Why should I ever pick them again?
You rep your home, man.
I'm not making that mistake again this week. I'm just not. So we are 0-1 to start the week. I had the Bengals minus the points for Thursday night. They won, but did not cover. I had the Bengals minus 7. They ended up only winning by 3 on the that walk-off field goal by McPherson, which was a fantastic game Thursday night. Bengals. Jags go out to that 14-0 lead. Get stuffed on 4th and goal to try, Urban Meyer went for it to be up 21-0 going into half. As soon as the Bengals had that stop, I was like, all right, 2 touchdowns. Joe Burrow's going to do something. And they scored within 2 minutes of the second half to make it 14-7. And then at that point, you kind of just you knew the end result very far away what was going to happen. So I guess overall record is technically 28-19-1, but I like to separate the weeks, so 0-1 on week 4 right now. And so I said to myself, we're not taking the Jets anymore. And I just said it now. The Titans are without Julio Jones and A.J. Brown on Sunday, and Titans are -6 favorite on the road. I still have to take the Titans. That means Derrick Henry's going to get 45 touches and run for 250 yards, I bet. There's no double-digit spread with the 2 playmakers out for Tannehill. And I just can't take the Jets anymore. And this is going to be the week where they cover. Or they end up just winning outright against Tennessee. But I can't do that to myself. So Titans -6, we're fine with that. Washington, Atlanta, two not good. These are not good teams. But I will take the Falcons +1.5 at home. That's just kind of gut. I wouldn't feel comfortable taking Washington on the road, even as like a few point favorites. Defense has not been good for Washington, something that came into this year as their big strength with that front 7. They just have not looked like a good football team. I'm going to take the Falcons. The Bills are a -17-point favorite. 17 points. And I'm still going to fucking take it. Like, that is so friggin' outlandish to be like, yeah. But they absolutely... The last 2 weeks, they've just taken their opponents to Pound Town. And the Bills are at home against a bad Texans team. So I could see the Bills winning, no joke, like 35-7. So I'm gonna take the -17. Oh, another bad game. Lions, Bears. Oh my. That thing. Lions are 0-3. Bears are 1-2. The Bears do not know their starting quarterback yet. It could be Fields. It could be Dalton. It could be Foles. For the Lions, it's great because even though with 3 different quarterbacks, the same crap offense is going to get put out there, and Matt Nagy says he knows what he's doing. I'm going to take the Lions +3. They're 0-3. Not a very good team, but they've played close against pretty good teams. They almost beat out. If you don't have the best kicker in the world in Justin Tucker attempting a 66-yard game-winning field goal, doinking it on the crossbar and it rolling in, the Lions had a 17-16 victory over the Baltimore Ravens. But they continue to find ways to lose. That's why I actually like the Lions to win this game outright. I think that they have the defenses have played teams close enough, with the offense being able to do some stuff when it comes to Goff and DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams, with the two key running backs, and then you got TJ Hawkinson as Goff's favorite target now. I think the Lions can put up some points, and I'm going to take them +3. Now, this is an interesting one. It was at +5 earlier in the week, but it's down to +4. I'm going to take the Panthers +4 at Dallas. This is coming off a 41-21 win for the Cowboys. Dak playing great. Offense is good. The defense has played well for them. They're starting to kind of put these pieces together. Panthers are also very similar. Their defense has been outstanding. Even without McCaffrey, I think Darnold still has guys to use. I think Chuba Hubbard, the second string running back getting promoted to the number 1 spot, will do good. I think Hubbard's got some really he's got talent. This kid's good. And I think they'll be fine. They've been really good without McCaffrey, even when he is out. I just think that the Panthers team is more complete, that their defense can actually keep them in a game close, even with a high-power offense with Dak and CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper, and Zeke and Pollard both ran the ball pretty well against the Eagles on Monday night. Colts Dolphins. I'm gonna take the Dolphins -2.5 at home. Colts, I'm looking that they're gonna be 0-4. This is Jacoby Brissett revenge game for Miami. No Tua. The way the Dolphins are going to win is if Brissett plays well. And I think he has that capability. And that's why the line is so small at -2.5. But I'm taking the Dolphins -2.5. I think Jacoby Brissett can make some plays, can do some things this week. Dolphins, they have not played well. And Tua's injury has definitely hurt them, as they were looking to be a team that was going to be competitive in this AFC. And I think they're more towards the bottom of the half of this conference now. Browns, Vikings. I got to go with Cleveland -1. Although I think the Vikings are probably the best 1-2 team in football. And the Chiefs are 1-2, so that's a little bit different. But the Vikings are very much slept on. Their offense is outstanding. Dalvin Cook was out last week. Vikings still got the win against Seattle at home. I still like the Browns. I think the Browns are still a better team. So even at the money line, essentially you're at that with -1. I'll take the Browns. Saints are back in New Orleans. They are home against the Giants. I'm taking them -7. This is blowout city for New Orleans. We're back in the Dome. Giants, look out. You are not ready for the crowd. You're not ready for the team and the emotion that we're about to have. It's New Orleans -7. That's what it is. Chiefs, Eagles. I'm actually going to take the Eagles +7 here. At home, I think the Chiefs defense is absolute Swiss cheese shit. And Patrick Mahomes turned over the ball last. It's a big reason I gave you the Chargers plus the points, and I was like, this is such a big total. It was Chargers +7, and I was like, the Chargers might win outright. And they beat the Chiefs. So I'll take the Eagles +6.5. I know Monday night was not great against the Cowboys. Jalen Hurts did not look good. Didn't look great. Played okay. Not great. But I still think that Eagles can keep it close at home. Chiefs probably going to win the game, though. Cardinals, Rams, the big 4 o'clock game. 2-3-0 teams. I'm taking the Rams -4. I think the Rams give the Cardinals a little reality check, and they fucking blow them out by 15 or 20 points. Cardinals are a good team. Kyler Murray has been fantastic. Cardinals offense, defense been really good. Rams are the most complete team in the NFL. I think they are the best team in the NFL, and should be your favorite to make the Super Bowl. out of the NFC. Niners Seahawks, I'll take the Seahawks plus 2.5. Just kind of a gut feeling. I saw what the Niners were against the Packers. They played close. Jimmy G had a really good game. Niners are a good team. And even with like your thoughts of not knowing what Jimmy G is going to be throughout the year, Shanahan knows how to play call. He was able to get Trey Lance in the game, rush for a touchdown. For some reason, I like the Seahawks. And maybe it won't be until the middle of the year where I realize, wow, the Seahawks are actually like a fraud team and they suck. But I really don't like betting against Russell Wilson. Ravens at Broncos. Broncos are 3-0. Don't care who the Broncos have played. Yes, they beat the Jets, the Giants, and the Jags, but you can only play who's in front of you. I'm going to take the Broncos even. It's the money line. This is right down the middle. I'm taking the Broncos at home. Going to be 4-0. Ravens will be 2-2. Ravens still have to realize what they're doing as well with all the injuries and stuff. But Teddy Bridgewater playing really well. So I'm going to take him to be 4-0 and get the win. Steelers-Packers is a very crazy thought game. I'm taking the Steelers plus the points on the road. It's another one of those, after week 1 against the Bills, Steelers, you're like, oh, are they going to be a good team? Big Ben stinks. He's done. The Steelers stink. They're not a good team, but I think they're going to keep it close, and it's going to be one of those, oh, of course we're going to bet the Packers. But no, we're going to bet the Steelers plus the points. Biggest game of the night, Bucks, Patriots, Tom Brady back at Gillette Stadium, facing the former team where he won 6 Super Bowls and Bill Belichick. I'm taking the Bucks -7. He's going to have a field day against this team. I believe Patriots are not that good, and I think he's going to be out for blood, and that's Tom Brady going out for blood, -7. And then the last game of the slate, Monday night, Chargers, -3. I'm going to take the Chargers. Raiders are good, but Chargers better.